Okay, we're here at the property at 2260 Arabian Way. Today is July the 29th of 2016, and we're documenting the condition for the move-in video. Have you already scheduled the utilities to go in your name?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me schedule that for today.
Okay, great. It's kind of nice having the mailbox
Right here?
right here. Yeah, you don't have to.
It's nice and convenient.
Yeah. The gardeners hit that with a weed whacker.
Yeah. And if the bees were to build a nest, I don't see any right now, but if they were to build one,
Yeah.
how would we take care of that?
Well, it may be something that the HOA would possibly cover. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to let us know, like if you notice something going on that needs to be brought to our attention, just like we discussed. The best way to report repairs is to put it in writing and send it in the form of an email.
Okay.
And if you could send pictures, that's even more helpful because we can share those pictures with the owner, we can share them with the handyman. Okay, this is your gas meter here. So there's a few things in there. Paint cans. Here's your electrical meter. Now that doesn't have a cover on it, so that's not good. Oh, it does have a cover, it's just not in. Yeah. Maybe they did something to it.
Did he leave a copy of the HOA? I know
No, he didn't leave one. I'm going to get my phone and I'm going to take a picture of the electrical cover off, okay?
Okay.
So I normally like to have my phone in my pocket and snap photos. That way when we get done, I can kind of, don't have to go through the whole video to get the photo.
Right.
If there's something that needs a little attention.
I'll take their name and let others help out.
Yeah, there's no like fire or anything in the gas where the gas meter is. It's not like there's a pilot light. So, but now the door, this is just something that we're documenting, but the door does have rust on it. And this is usually from animals raising their leg and peeing. Maybe like an outside animal smells that people have inside animals and they
Right.
come and try to mark their territory. It's got a little dent on the door there. Okay, entry. There is a a hairline crack on that tile there. Okay, this does have a blind. It's a metal blind. Some of the paint's just worn off. That's normal wear and tear. You could shut this, get a little, try to keep our little cool air we're getting in here. Okay, let's see. That light looks okay. Okay, the little thingy bobbers are cracked.
Okay.
But it doesn't really. Okay. And this window, I did get it to close and go into the locking position. But again, it's older windows. Sometimes the tracks don't slide real good. It does have a screen on it.
Okay.
And the tint is bubbling. So if you decided you wanted to peel that off and put new tint on or whatever, that'd be fine probably.
Okay. Good to know.
Now this screen does have some holes in it. I don't know that he'll want to fix it or not. We might just document it. And this window also, I got it to close tight. Go in the groove there. Same thing here, it's closed tight and it's in the groove. But they're kind of hard to operate. And there's like discoloration on the window seals. It's pretty much normal wear and tear. There's a cable line running around here. Now, if you can, are you guys going to put DirecTV or?
Yes, we're going to get cable.
Okay, and because right now I believe there's already 3 dishes on this house.
Okay.
So if you could have them either use one of the dishes that's up there or ask them if they'll remove it. I don't know if they will or not.
Instead of adding them.
And then keep adding and having all these dishes. There's a little crack on that tile there, and this is a gas-only fireplace.
Okay.
So when you get ready to use it, I always tell people to put a little piece of paper and light it and put it down in there. Don't try to turn the gas on and then put a lighter in there, because if you do, or a little match or something, because if you do, it could go poof. And also when you're using it, you keep these just a little bit cracked,
Okay.
because if you close them, sometimes it can get too hot.
Okay.
And then there's a chip on there too.
So light a small piece and then put the key in there?
Well, you
Or don't worry about it.
can put the key in here, but this is just like turning on your burner on your stove
Okay.
with no pilot light. So put the light in there and then turn it on, and then the gas will come in.
Okay.
If you turn the gas on and then you try to put a light in
Blow
there,
it in your face.
yeah, that would be kind of dangerous.
Okay.
So may do it okay, and nobody will get hurt, but why take that chance, you know?
Right.
Okay, it's been partially painted in here, not completely painted, but they did do some additional painting. There's some kind of marks on the wood up there, almost like a paint drip, looks like.
Yeah, those look like paint.
And same thing on this window, it is shut, it is in the groove. It also has a second lock here. This is kind of water.
Did you get the holes
been-
on that screen? Just saying.
Yeah, not only did I get it on the video, I took a picture. Okay. Dining room. Some shelves there. I told you that the house had been repiped. So this is one of the areas that they had to open the drywall and, you know, they patched it. It's not really noticeable. Okay, here, the window does have, I don't know if that's recent, because I know the owner had the cleaning people here, or if that doesn't come off. Oh yeah, it comes off. Maybe it's from mopping, they splattered it or something. This has got a little chip on the tile. Yeah, we talked about the yard. If you guys want to try to do something, plant plants back here or something, feel free to.
Yeah, we have plans to clean it up.
As long as you know, do it at your own expense, I don't think the owner will have any problem with it. And I don't know what day trash day is, but looks like they changed some of the blinds, so those are probably the old ones.
I think it was Tuesday?
Uh-huh.
I think that's when they came by Tuesday and they wouldn't have their trash can out.
Okay.
Oh, there's the lizard.
Oh, did you see him before?
Yeah.
This has got a board on it to help secure it, I guess.
Okay.
Somebody screwed a board on there. And then, looks like the board, some of the boards have been changed on here. They just put 2x4s on. See, there's 1, 2, 3. One's a DirecTV and 2 are the dish. And then make sure they don't put it on the stucco, because that's the reason they put it on the stucco is probably because they wanted to put it on the eaves and the other dishes were in the way.
Okay.
So, you know, just like if this were your house,
Yeah.
you want to safeguard the house. You want to make sure they don't, because sometimes those contractors that install those DirecTV dishes, you know, they're just trying to do it at the quickest, cheapest way they can.
You get it on and leave.
So this is another board's been put up there. And the roses are overgrown.
It's okay to put, you said flowers and different
Yep.
things in there?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's a nice little backyard, really.
Yeah, that's
Perfect size for just having a little barbecue back there.
Right.
Table.
cute.
And,
I'm really over there.
yeah. If you're not much into charcoal, you still got plenty of room to put a regular barbecue too.
Yeah, that's true.
I know I like using the propane. Now there's a couple light bulbs that see sometimes people just. Oh, okay,
Oh, yeah.
all of them are on. This was a different blind, and I think they put a new one on, so that should be all good. And that screen looks good. Yeah, it's a chip. And this is also a chip here.
We can do little things like clean down with paper, right?
Absolutely.
Things that improve.
That's
that are not
considered,
plastic.
yeah, and that's considered normal wear and tear, something like putting shelf paper in. The thing that works the best is, because when you start to take this off, what happens is this wood is going to get real sticky. So what would work the best is just to probably wipe it down and put some of that rolled rubber, and it'll sit really nicely right on top of this.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you can pull that off, but I wouldn't
We have
advise.
that in our other house.
I wouldn't advise it because it'll leave like a sticky residue on everything.
Right. And become a mess.
Yeah. And guess what sticks on that dirt? Yeah. So, yeah, that rolled rubber is pretty inexpensive. I'm pretty sure there's a plug behind this refrigerator, but I don't want to pull the refrigerator out, so. Looks like there's some kind of paperwork up here. Well, they've got a couple extra tiles up there.
Okay.
This looks like the dishwasher paperwork. And I usually tell people, if you want to throw that away, that's okay, because nowadays with the internet, we can get any kind of brochures we need
Okay.
online.
That is true.
So there's, you know, no reason to have a drawer taken up with brochures. At least I toss mine. I used to save them all. And then I was like, oh, if you...
Yeah, I got to the same point.
Yeah, see somebody put...
I'm OCD, so I don't like the clutter. I just start throwing them away.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're working with a limited amount of space, too.
Right.
See, somebody took paper off in here. Okay, this is a nice stove.
It is. Dishwasher looks like it's in good condition too.
Okay, and it's been cleaned. And again, it looks like somebody tried to mop and they splashed
on there.
because they splashed on the
Yeah,
bottom.
on the refrigerator as well. Oh, wait.
That's somebody that was in a hurry, I guess, huh?
Yep. Trying to get the job done and go.
Now, usually on these kind of countertops, okay, you're going to have one of these, like this is a disposal. So that's that one. And that one's I just like to run it for a second, see if there's any leaks. And as we've discussed, if you notice anything leaking, you're going to want to report that to us. Right. It's not a bad idea to put like a paper towel under there too, you know.
See if anything.
And then you kind of tell, yeah, if it gets wet. This is just leaking out of the side here. Not super bad. Probably doesn't leak in every position, but there's some chips that are in the sink. And then this is the dishwasher. Ooh, that looks like a newer dishwasher.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And this one's sticking up. Another note there.
Uh-huh. This must have came off one of the lines. Yeah, I didn't see that. How's the breadboard? Couple little chips on the floor. Here, it feels so good.
I know, it is so hard.
Yeah, and we're not even halfway through the summer either.
Yeah.
We only turned summer June 20th or something, right?
Yeah.
Only
We
one
still
month.
have a ways to go.
Yeah, only a month into it. Okay, now this, let's see here. Somebody had a dog. See the damage their dog did?
Yes. To the right of the door.
To the right of the door, and they tried to cover it up. And to the left of the door. And it's literally gouged the drywall. And grouts missing in here. Okay. It's got 4 light bulbs, but they don't match. And that fan is working. There's like normal wear and tear on the countertop. And the toilet is flushing. And the wall would have like a paneling or something on it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the garage. Garage door opener is working. And this is some sort of a cabinet, I guess, huh? There's a storage behind here. I wonder if that goes on the top somehow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's just a drawer.
So I can get in here and cut, do different things.
And I left a couple of items here. Okay, this is.
Should we plug this in?
Yeah, you can plug that in. That's just the overhead light. Looks like it's not on a switch, so.
Oh, it's a long plug.
Extra carpet. Got a frosted glass there. This pipe, this is where they did some repiping. So they put the water shut off. They kind of made it higher. Now if you had a flood, let's pretend you're in the house, the water is flooding out somewhere and you don't know how to shut it off. You see this valve right here?
Yes.
This is, all you do is do this.
Okay.
And it completely shuts the water to the house because that's coming in from your main. Okay? And you turn it back on. And I noticed that the owner did have this looks fairly new. This is a pressure regulator valve, which is great because sometimes people have leaks because there's too much pressure coming into the house.
We experienced that at the old house.
Yeah, and that's what he said happened. He had to get some work done. See, these are just extra boxes, which, let me get out of my way. Yee, maybe you could use these. Move your stuff over, huh? The nice big ones. And this is just more storage. I guess that those cabinets look nicer than the ugly cement, huh? Okay, they left you some Swifters. Wet jets, and I see the wet jets over there. And then here's a dryer. It's a Kenmore. And then see, this is the old pipes. And then now everything's been rerouted. So it looks like this is your turn on for your cold. It's kind of a weird handle, and this is for the hot.
Okay.
Water heater. It's got straps on it. And a heater. Again, if you notice anything leaking or not working properly, it's best that you report it to us in an email, okay? And if it's an emergency, you know, do email, do phone calls, do text messages, do it all, okay?
Okay.
If it's urgent, like if it's so things we need to get somebody here ASAP, you know.
Right.
Okay, carpets were shampooed.
Okay.
And we prefer that you use a professional steam cleaning. So if you are living here and you ever decide, gee, you know what, we're going to be having company, we want to have the carpet steam cleaned, give us a call and we'll recommend. Roman White is who we recommend, and he does $25 a room.
Okay.
And $30 for the stairs. So you could see it would be very reasonable.
Right.
I think that's the doorbell, and that is I think a carbon monoxide, because it says first alert fire alarm.
My mom was asking if the bedrooms have been painted recently, or how long if the owner knows how long it's been.
Yeah, I think the whole house was probably painted originally around the same time, and then when the last people moved out, the owner just had it partially painted. So it's not brand new paint, but it appears to be in decent condition. Does she want to paint at her own expense or something? Like change the color? Is that what she's maybe wondering? Because,
I'll find out from her.
yeah, if she let's pretend she wants to paint the bedroom green because she has green bedspread and stuff, or she wants to do one wall green.
Mm-hmm.
Just again, put it in writing, and then get the permission of the owner. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is probably dirt. It probably would, you know, just need a little more cleaning, and that could have splashed up again when the carpets were cleaned or something. They left some extra light bulb. I always like to check out these doors to make sure they're not cracked, because a lot of times people, if you slam them too hard, they can crack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's a little mark on the sink in here. So the pop-up's not connected, which is not a big deal. But if we send a handyman over here for a couple other things, we could have him connect it. That's probably why it's not connected, because it's probably plugging up. They get people shave and stuff, and it gets, well, you can see here in that one. I wish I had $1 for every time I found a bathroom sink that didn't ring right. But that's a lot of money, wouldn't it? They have this little thing that you can buy them at Home Depot, and they're like, they're about this long and it's plastic. Have you seen them? And they have these little, like, kind of like a hooks on it, like it's kind of.
Oh, to pull it out.
And then you put it, yeah, you can clean out your bathroom sink with it.
Yeah.
Especially when you get a man shaving and they get their whiskers in the sink.
Yeah, they also have
little screens.
What it's called, yeah, like a little screen. To just catch a lot of that too.
This has got paint on it. And this floor is new, which when I was first in here, it had a different color floor. So this is a lot more
Very new.
updated, nicer. Okay. One thing about these showers, these fiberglass, a lot of times I'll see like cracks in them and stuff, because they're not made to last forever, you know what I mean? They get brittle, and this one looks pretty good though. Yeah. So you guys got helpers helping you tomorrow?
We do. It should be a very easy transition. It should be good.
Good.
Yeah, we're picking up the truck at 7, and then the movers will start at 8:30. So.
That's, I guess I pocket dialed somebody. That was weird.
They're probably on their voicemail.
Okay, this is got a stain here, and yeah, moving, boy. What a big job it is.
It is. It's always more than you think.
Exactly, it's always more than, and then it's like this when you think you're done, you open a cupboard and there's more stuff, you know. And it's crazy because like the last 2 moves that I've made, I had boxes that I just put them from one garage to the other, and guess what? They're still in the garage. It's like, why don't I just get rid of this stuff? I'm not sure what this is on the shower curtain, but this is the deal with shower curtains. You can throw this away,
Okay.
or put whatever you want
We
on.
would take that down anyway, so it's okay to toss that.
Yeah, you could toss it, that's fine. It's really something that the owner doesn't have to provide for you. Now this drain looks a little challenged. It looks like it's missing a plug. Sometimes they're in the bathroom drawers, but I didn't see it. It's not clogged or anything, but it doesn't have a stopper. So we'll see if we can get you one.
Okay.
There's a light bulb out and another one's missing. Those are probably hard to find light bulbs too. See how they're the little...
They're small.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, this has marks on it. Probably somebody had one of those hook things over the door.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Just
But,
rubbed it.
but this is one of the doors I think that also had pet damage. Yeah, it is. See? Their pet
Oh, yeah.
was locked
See
in
it.
here.
I was trying to get out.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I take pictures is I just want to It's not necessary that he's gonna fix it, but we just wanna make sure you don't get blamed for it
Right.
when you move, because you have pets and I don't know how your pets are, if they scratch or anything.
No.
Okay. Screen looks okay, and then there's also tint on the window. It's bubbling. Okay, this is one of the new blinds they put up. So you can see it's still got the tag on it. And that's probably because the sun's hitting on that front window, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's some cable lines. If you want to cut them off or something, that's okay.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to put your TV right there. This is always kind of interesting. Like sometimes people will try to do a patch job themselves,
Right.
and they do a bad job. And that's where the attic crawl space is. So.
I think the other room had a lot of wires. This one.
Mm-hmm. There's no overhead lights in these rooms. So you have to put a lamp.
Okay. We've got those.
Yeah. This, I guess, had a little, must have had wood. This had wood on the wall, see that? And they painted it.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a wood. Probably was the
Yeah,
same
painted
wood.
over the trim.
Mm-hmm. Probably was the same wood as the downstairs. And that's an old phone jack, I guess. Bunch of wires coming up. And this has got a little paint on it, on the mirror. Somebody drip paint. Okay. And the door stops loose. But all in all, looks pretty good.
Sorry, did you know this?
Chip. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I guess these are on two separate switches. Okay. All right, well, you're getting 2 of the keys are for the front door.
Okay.
2 of the keys are the door between the house and the garage. And then there's only 1 garage door opener.
Okay.
And then you're getting a pool key and a pool pass. So this I'm not sure, I guess that's just like a keychain thing.
Okay.
I don't know what that was in the drawer with these, but this is the garage door opener.
Mm-hmm.
And then pool pass. And then this also is a key that goes to the pool gate, I guess.
Okay.
So that'll be good, because that you'll be wanting to go jump in the pool pretty soon, huh?
Oh, definitely.
After moving. Let's just double check that and make sure this
This works?
works.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll shut everything off.
It works.
Okay, good. That's all we want.
Alright. Should we lock this?
Yep. And I'm going to shut this off now, since we're going to be leaving. And I think we're fine with the windows, blinds that are open upstairs, but I'll shut some of these. One's a little stiff to turn, but it does turn. It's got,